What's up guys, welcome to Munchkins Gaming, where we take your gaming to the next level. This is Munchkins logging in to bring you another Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia video, and welcome back to another versus/story time. So in this video is going to be on the challenge quest for one of the raid challenge quests that we are going to be getting, and this is going to be on gathering despair from Afar. I think that's what this one is called. So anyway, let's talk about the fight itself. Now, in all honesty, I didn't really have any problems with this. Obviously, I'm using Afar, and I did manage to get Rinoa's LD, but I'll tell you about that later on. And of course, I am using the one and only Arden. This just makes things so much easier in terms of how you're gonna handle this fight. So the main thing here for me, at least, is actually the Shinryu is a much more threatening enemy than what's his name, X-Death. So I just ended up aiming for the Shinryu. X-Death's all attack is definitely going to be an HP attack, but what he does is he basically like grabs, has that gravity effect and will do the HP damage afterwards. Shinryu is pretty much the same. It doesn't actually use a Brave plus HP attack. So in this case, whenever you see the ult attack, you just have to make sure that most of your Brave have been dumped, and that way they're not going to actually take any of your precious Brave that you could have, unloaded earlier on. So and I do believe they do more damage. I think X-Death will do more damage. I'm not completely entirely sure about that. You can correct me down in the comments below. Also, don't quote me. But yeah, this fight isn't all that difficult as long as you have healers. There are a lot of instances that they are very aggressive when it comes to HP attacks. So I think overall, if you see the ult attack, it's an instant HP attack, and you just have to make sure that your characters are in line to heal you through the next I guess that HP damage. Otherwise, I didn't really have any problems with this particular fight. There can be some instances where you where the boss or the bosses will actually have 2 turns in a row, and I think it's safe to keep your summon, and of course if you have the burst during those times, so you can prevent them having double turns, which will probably result in a death. Since you can't really run this solo, if you only have Arden, it shouldn't be an issue. If they targeted Arden after that, it shouldn't be an issue. However, there's still a 2 out of 3 chance they will actually target someone else, especially if they did get a lot of Brave from breaking your characters. So that's just something to look out for. But otherwise, I never really have any other issues in this fight. Now, let's talk about how I managed to get Rinoa's LD, and then it's actually a very, 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 very sad story. So I was looking into the landscape of who I'm gonna be pulling for in the month of October, and I'm pretty sure I've mentioned that I really want to get Kefka's LD, and obviously his EX plus his burst. But other than that, I just don't see myself pulling much of anything else. Obviously, like, we still have Edward coming, which I'm kind of interested in, but now that I actually don't have any gems left, I'll probably be skipping that. And Kimari is something that I did plan on skipping anyway. I did say I might use a couple of tickets, but I might reconsider that now. So basically, I ended up having to pity Rinoa's LD. It's a sad, sad day for me. I've pretty much lost all my gems. I have 20,000 left, so I do plan to kind of save some of my gems left for when Kefka comes around. And yeah, I think that is how I'm gonna be planning things in terms of which banners I'm gonna be pulling for. Now, the other banner that I'm interested in is going to be the Emperor's banner, which obviously will have Kefka's burst weapon there as well. So if I do end up getting Kefka's EX and I manage to get LD with tickets, because that's the only thing I think I'm gonna be using. I probably will do like one multi or something like that, and hopefully I have my fingers crossed, like, you know, the free pulls actually give me something. Give me something that I actually need, because most of the time, you know, free pulls for me, they don't really give anything much. So since most of the time I already own the weapon, or I'm not interested in the character, so I'm really hoping the free multi pulls through. And I know that's like bad planning, but at the moment that's how it turned out. Like, I wasn't really expecting to pity Renoa's LD, but it just turned out like that, you know, I want to usually invest on the main hero and the heroine, which is not always the case, but I do tend to, you know, favor those characters. So other than that, I mean, the other thing that I'm probably kind of interested in is going to be on Strago's banner. I actually want to get Realms EX, so I'm chasing an EX on that banner rather than Strago's kit. I really want to get Realm because she's gonna be insanely good with her rework. And that also has Kefka's burst weapon on that banner as well, which definitely helps me out if I do get, you know, Kefka's kit along the line. So really hoping. So there's really not much for me to chase after during the month of October. That's why I ended up just was like, well, I might as well just pity here right now, since I've already gone the deep end. I wasn't expecting to actually pity Renoa's LD, but you know what, I do like her. I like the character. I didn't really like her EX plus, but now with her LD, I found love again. Where when she first came out, I just, you know, I used her quite a lot. I really liked her, and now she has this two stances, DPS stance and a supportive stance, which is really great. And not to mention that healing is actually pretty good for someone who has, you know, two stances in terms of like DPS and support. So I really like that. Anyway, that is it for this video, guys. Please, once again, please do remember to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, because it does help this channel, and I really do appreciate all the support that you guys give me. And as always, you can also follow me on Twitter and on Facebook at Munchkins Gaming if you just want to see what I'm up to. I don't tweet out a lot, but I do tweet from time to time. So yeah, don't worry, I won't spam your Twitter feeds. Also, leave down in the comments below what you think of this fight. I will upload the next fight next day, or maybe in half a day's time, depending on how busy I am and if I have to do something. So anyway, guys, that's it. This is Munchkins logging off. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next level.